Be me. 33 years old, 6'1", reasonably fit, full head of hair, starting to go grey around sideburns. Go to bar, see cute girl drinking, apparently alone. Ask her if she'd like some company. She replies that that's so cute and that I remind her of her grandfather who also hits on everything in a dress. Is this the end? About 5 years ago, make girl in a Sims 4. Fucking perfect. Give her a name and a backstory. Imagine she has a little mole on her hip you can only see when her shirt rides up. Few years later, get roommate. Dead ringer for Sims 4 girl. Lifting box into closet. Shirt rides up. It's the fucking mole. What the fuck is going on? Be gay boy. Bestest friend's birthday party yesterday. Bestest friend's dad also passed away this year. They were extremely close so he was really destroyed by this. Commissioned a painting of an old photo of him and his dad from when he was a kid. Also made him a special homemade cake from scratch. Birthday day. Give BFF my gift. He opens it and sees the painting of him and his dad. He gets really emotional and starts tearing up. Gives me a hug and says thank you. Best friend loved my cake as well. Thought it went really well until I started talking to other guy friends. Other guys there told me that I might as well have gotten on my knees and started sucking. Etc. Energy between us was extraordinarily gay. Someone said he's never seen a grown man cry over another man's gift before and that's the kind of gift his girlfriend gives him. He said the mood was noticeably awkward after 2 and he expected us to start making out or something. My face when, too gay? Be me. GF wants to peg. Fuck it, why not? She buys a strap-on, brings it to my place, lubes the fucker up. I assume the position, instantly get hard. What is this sensation? She grabs my hips, I am leaking pre-cum, pushes the tip in, bone and cum buckets. She starts laughing and calls me a faggot. I tell her to shut the fuck up. She takes off the strap-on and says she's going home. I keep telling her I'm not gay as she's walking out the door. She says okay whatever then leaves. Fucking stupid bitch, I'm not gay, fucking hate degenerate shit. Why did I agree to this? Why did I agree to this? Cause you gay. Be me. Middle school drama class. Substitute teacher. Cheery old boomer that everyone liked. Class is assigned to find monologues to act out. Look up green texts to reenact on iPad. Sub comes over. Asks what I'm doing. Tell him I'm looking up internet stories to use. He takes my iPad to read. Is on a green text about Anon shitting himself at schools and drinking chocolate milk. Sub's face gets more disgust with every second. Begging him to stop reading. He reads it all. He finishes. Looks up to me. You know this isn't appropriate for school, right? I ended up using Chippo Man as a monologue. Works pretty well. Be on vacation in Mexico with mom and GF. Get seawater in ear. Ear infection develops. Gets bad. Like really bad. They think I'm just being dramatic, pissy and not wanting to do anything but eat aspirin and lie in the room. Wake up in the morning with pillow stuck to the side of my head. What the fuck? Peel it off. Pillow covered in blood. Hair matted with blood. Do you fucking believe me now? GIF. Go to Mexican hospital. Specialist is called in on his day off. Goes into my ear with exploratory camera. Sees problem. It's a massive infected flesh resulting from damage to the ear canal from a previous infection and never healed right. Goes in with this little vacuum thing and camera and sucks it right the fuck out. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was the single most amazing feeling I've ever felt. I literally said to my GF as we were walking out that little Mexican man had just pleased me in ways you could never even hope to achieve. It was like $400 all said and done. 10 out of 10 experience would recommend. Boyfriend's brother is the typical overconfident white guy with a hot sauce. During trip in Mexico I said I like eating super spicy food. He brags and says he could totally handle spicy food better than me. BF says we should do a spice off and eat spicy food sometime to see who can do better. Fast forward to yesterday. His parents took us to a Vietnamese restaurant. Me and my BF's brother both had pho. I put a very generous amount of sriracha and chili oil in my noodles. My BF's brother put some but not nearly as much as me. My broth had a strong red tinge and his looked almost the same as the waitress had served it. I ate mine without much trouble a lot quicker than he did. He took spoonful of the broth and was severely coughing and red and snorting everywhere even though his wasn't as strong as mine and ate it slowly with a lot of trouble. That feeling when totally owned and humbled him. So when are you going to cheat on boyfriend and fuck his brother? Be me, loner, no real friends, at school sitting by myself in a park-like area. 3 popular girls I'm in some classes with walk towards and sit down on a bench directly facing me. For the next 20 minutes they chat and gossip right next to me before leaving. Never looked at or spoke to me once. That was like 10 years ago and it's still the worst feeling I've ever experienced. It was like I was less than nothing to them. Completely worthless. And life hasn't gotten any better since then either. I think I've already lost hope. Be me. Still live with parents but not a NEET. Have college degree and work at R&D lab. The pay is good but not enough to move out and apartments are really expensive here. But I help pay the bills. Come back from work and sometimes cook and clean. Not enough time to do a deep cleaning but enough so the house looks presentable, then hang out with my little sister watching anime which I consider sacred. Suddenly mom starts getting pissed about how nobody ever does anything around the house and looks filthy. The fuck? Weekend comes and I decide to do a deeper cleaning than usual. She gets pissed that she shouldn't have to blow up for everyone to clean like that every day and that the house still looks filthy. Wow. I ask. She proceeds to move a big fuck off 100 kilos cabinet and points to the small amount of dirt in the corner that cannot be seen from any angle, then takes all the dishes I had just done and without looking at them throws them back at the sink because they're dirty and does them again, then complains about having to do everything around here. I thought she was just hard on me because I was a NEET, but I fixed it and she's still a hard ass. Mom invited me over for the day because she missed my birthday, had great food and hung out with her and her husband who is pretty cool. She apparently took candid shots of me and sent them to my dad saying how happy I am when I'm with her. I'm not sure who's more immature, my mom for doing that or my dad for showing me my mom's texts. I'm wondering how an irrelevant third party views this. Be 23-year-old virgin, moderately depressed and passing through life. I've always felt lonely and conscious of my lack of female affection. Witness a man jump off my building's roof while I try to stop him. The joking thoughts of killing myself now have a grain of truth to them. Think of suicide semi-ironically almost every day. Decide to finally cave in and ask my doc for antidepressants to numb the unhappiness. Feel more numb but at least I don't feel so self-conscious anymore. No longer feel the urge to lift or keep my diet in check. To jerk off. Even to meet women anymore. Somehow suddenly managed to meet a girl. She likes me a lot. Leads to sex. I can't come. Can't even stay hard. Pretend to orgasm and go to sleep. Girl is now my GF and she likes me a lot. I don't care much for her at all. I am no longer a virgin. I have a GF, but I don't really care. I cut the antidepressant dose too, but more or less I feel the same way. It feels strange that I achieved this goal of having the affection that I craved yet I don't care for it anymore. For instance, I dreamt many years of having a girl call me handsome, admire my physique, and find me funny, which she does. Honestly, I think the fact that I don't care for it is what she finds attractive. It's also tiresome and contradictory. At the same time I also managed to achieve my long-term fitness goals after 8 years of lifting and now the idea of self-improvement appeals less and less. Any of you guys here have thoughts on this or similar experiences? Couple sit in front of me on a tram, leaning on one another, holding hands and even posing for selfies, having the time of their lives on a fucking tram, of all places, simply because they're together. Begin to feel an uncontrollable envy. Still thinking about them hours later, I want nothing more than to say it just isn't fair, but I can't begin to imagine what it must take to earn such a blissful existence. This just happened an hour ago. Driving home. It's late. Approaching intersection. I have the green light. See car slowly pulling up to the red light. He's going so slow he looks like he's going to stop. He doesn't. He keeps slowly rolling through the hard red light. I have to jam my brakes on. I lay my fucking horn down hard and long. Guy slowly proceeds through the intersection. Slowly weaves off into the gas station on the corner, almost as if he's signaling for me to come over or something. No one else on the road. It's completely dead. Pull up beside him. Say to him, "You alright, partner? You just ran the red light." It's some like 19-year-old kid with some chick in the passenger seat. He says, "I'm sorry, I thought it was green. You almost just caused a serious accident. Are you high or something?" "No, you drunk." Kid's face turns white and he looks terrified. Says no while nervously looking over at his girl. Tell him I gotta call this in. I wasn't actually gonna call it in, I just wanted to fuck with him. He peels out of the gas station, easily going 100 in a 50 zone. Runs through the red light again to escape me. Laugh my ass off and pretend I'm gonna follow him while going the speed limit and following the rules of the road. See what road he turns down and I turned down that road. No idea where he went, out of sheer luck. I just happened to turn down a dead end side road, and this motherfucker is parked waiting, probably thinking he escaped. He sees me and floors it away. As he drives past me I yell, I got you on camera, you're done. I should have been a cop, bros. That shit was so much fun.